Alright, part 2 of the Drizzle article. But this would just be, going on the comments that we left off with. So, we left off with this comment, hilarious stuff. And let's run this. Wow, look at this. They run, no doubt said they run from that check almost as fast as, for mandatory PAT test in fam court. Wow. Or from marriage counselors who tell them their man is right. Wow. Temperless. Rabies. A woman with critical, controlling, petty, and fault finding. No one wants that. I've gotten rid of my entire family over this, and then these women who are narcissists feel entitled to continue in. Wow. It's shit behavior. Yeah. Alright. Gaslighting and manipulation like a 5-year-old. Wow. The woman you're with can't see past the nose in front of her face. Said that 20 years ago, the first time not to see it. Like, wow. What do you call a happy feminist? I'll let you know if I ever see one. Wow. So the next guy, he's gotta have it all. He's gotta have the money, he's gotta have the looks, he's gotta have the drive, and he's gotta have the ambition. And it was clear to me in a flash that her mindset was she was a Disney princess and she deserved a prince of her own. Never mind that she was a mousy, not particularly outstanding member of her sex. She was going to get one of the very best men available. The world owed her that. This was not last year or 5 years ago or 10 years ago. This was 76, almost 50 years ago. The only difference is today they have TikTok to spread their delusions. Wow. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Hey, morning. Trader men guarding their own wallets. And MGTOW, yeah, that's what it stands for. Wow. Well spoken, my brother. Wow, interesting. Guarding. Women were important to me when I was younger for sex, but that was about it. I never married or had children. I'm loving my senior years without commitment to anything. Without commitment to other people. That's basically what he's saying in the veil. Whether it be kids or women. Yeah. Who is the idiot downvoting? What is your issue? Idiot 3 it is. Probably a woman. ZH has those now, believe it or not. For years it was a sausage fest. We were brown premium single guys. Here's a hint: American women are absolute. Wow, and he a premium member. He a premium member, and you just should have known his opposite gender in the U.S. Leroy Brown. Unworthy of love, nor a long-term companion. There are very few exceptions. Very few, like close to 1%, huh? Fuck him and leave him. Wow. So particular, that's why I've been in monk mode for the past multiple number of years. Wow, monk mode. And that's why we now have PassportBros and West women. I'm mad as fuck about that. Wow. Either you bring them back here and they catch a feminine virus and wind up as bad or worse than our own, or you stay there and get ripped. off by her family and provoked. Or you stay there and get ripped up by her family and provoke the local man who see you as stealing their woman. Interesting. Yeah, that could be the other. Yeah, that could be a con of going to another country, and getting their women. You can provoke the local man who see you as stealing their woman. Yeah, you could. But in the U.S., yeah, if you bring her back to the U.S., she would catch the film by that and wind up similar to our woman, or even worse. Wow. Never buy stock in a company run by wow. That's actually true. You may have been serious. I read an article once saying the stats are atrocious wherever they take over as CEO. Wow. Fortune's American. I was being serious. CEO at the rival company. Back in the 90s, the popular shows on TV were 90210 and Melrose Place, and similar shows packed with tragedy broads and tons of drama. And I remember thinking this crap was the model woman we're going to base themselves off, and they sure did. TV does not seem to have improved, and neither have the broads. Wow. I married a traditional girl from overseas, and it's been great. What country, dog? You ain't gonna tell us what country? Practically none of my friends or family have had successful marriages, but I do. I'm thankful. 28-0 Haitian snack out. Most of the stuff I married is going by 24, so I didn't realize this until my 30s. When I saw that a large number of people simply do not have the capacity to maintain the LTR and likely never will. So stop beating one's head against the wall and accept reality. Wow. The state of mind you're describing me is achieved when a man graduates to monk mode, or to able to be in post-nut clarity mode even though he's not in PNC mode. The only good woman you will find is in early high school. Wow. Once she goes to college, she will be spit roasted, pulling trains, etc. Next thing. Interesting. He said, oh, you're doing all that. So basically they getting with multiple, dudes at one time. Which I would never, be interested in doing that. Idiot infested waters, I feel for them. Now they seem to be proud of it. That's what I hear and have noticed. The higher the body count, the harder it is for the pair bond. Same for men, but too much lesser extent. The difference between modern Western women feminists versus women from Latin America or Eastern Europe is truly taking 80% of Western women are absolutely true. Wow. Is that much of a difference? Then he's another premium member. Wow. Or your nose. Wow. They are raised to be a wife and they need a man to survive. American women are raised to survive either way. They are raised to be parasites. The IV course enables them to be hyper-parasitic. Wow. Someone once remarked on Zero Hedge, if it wasn't for what's between their legs, or their mouth, all women will have a contract on their head. Wow. Yeah, legs and mouth and their hands to be able to do massages. Yeah, their hands for massages. Mouth for hand and between their legs for 3 things interesting. Google is definitely a woman and may suggest them before you even finish what you're trying to say. These young women are going to be 40 years old and on their 3rd marriage to a husband who's 40 cares about them. I've been married 47 years. She's the kid's mother. My wife and lover. She still gives it up anytime, day or night, and cooks twice a day, every day. Wow, twice a day, every day. And gives it up, he said, anytime, day or night. What do I do for her? Anything she needs. Interesting. The kids are lucky to have a great example of xenophobe. I wonder what type of chick he got and what country he's in. If it's in the US, that's really interesting. Good for you. Unfortunately, you're now an outlier. Yep. Passport bros make sense. Ronaldo, that's what he said. Wow, he said it makes sense. Interesting. Wow, not PC Percy said they'll bring it back to the West. If you do, they'll become westernized. That is the whole point of passport bros. They stay where they land. Wow. Traditional cultures hold women's stupidity in check. Wow. Yeah, in a country where you don't speak the language that well. Wow. Yeah, that's another thing. You got to deal with the language barrier, especially going to Spanish-speaking countries, or Brazil, Mexico. Yeah, you got Spanish and Portuguese. Okay, if you know Spanish or Portuguese, okay. But if you don't, yeah, that's a definitely barrier. If you don't got people around you that know the language that the country speaks, that's gonna be tough to deal with. Yeah. So it's like if you do want to travel to, especially these non-English speaking countries, these Spanish speaking countries, these Portuguese speaking countries, you need to try to learn the language through an app, smartphone, whatever, laptop, smartphone, through your laptop, through your smartphone, through paper notes that you write down. I married a foreigner. It worked out great. Interesting. That's what Rita once said. You're fortunate. Well, I didn't know. But is he in the U.S. with the foreigner? That's a good question. Married 12 years to a woman I met while living overseas, going on vacation for a few weeks, and I enough to vet them. They can fake being sane and sincere for longer than your vacation. They can fake it for more than 12 years too. You're not out of the woods yet. Wow. Some women are true keepers. Congrats. Wow. I am extremely thankful for my blessings. Wow. If you don't bring them back, they ain't going nowhere. If you do, if they do, they should have just married a Western explorer. Wow. Some dude said women were stupid. My grandma told me equal rights meant the equal right to work for half as much. Get taxed and be treated like shit and vote. They won hugely stupid prizes. Wow. Hyperinflation, everyone the age to register for the draft should clear this up. But equality is out there when it comes to selective service and driving men. Wow. Women only want you if you're socially desirable. Socially, wow. Observe Digley. That's why women are terrible investors. They never make a symmetric trade because that's counter narrative. Their behavior is hive-minded. Oriented social approval is paramount. Overnight, as the memo went out, every woman I know owns the same kind of shoes and bag. 5 years ago, the hive all bought Yeti cups. Now they all have Stanley cups. Fake book tells them what to do because for them it's always a competition with other women. It's never about the man you. It's about her being better than all of her friends and having the right IG life. Wow. You aren't wrong. What guy gives a shit about the shoes they wear, especially the expensive ones? What the fuck is a Jimmy Choo? Some dude, women don't have real friends in my experience, not often anyway. And not in the same way men have friends. Yeah, women can have more friends.